Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a brand new video. So happy to have you here and I am so excited to film this video. I've never done anything like this and by the title you already know what we're filming. So today I have a full face of products that I don't use and I won't repurchase. This video was highly inspired by Juicy Jazz on YouTube. She did a video, I don't know if a few weeks or a few months ago, where she did products I like but I won't repurchase or something like that, and I was watching her video. I was like, oh my gosh, that is such a great idea. So shout out to Juicy Jazz for giving me inspo on today's video. I'm sure you guys know who she is, but anyways, that's what we're gonna do today. These are products that I just don't use in my makeup collection and I won't repurchase, and of course I will tell you why I won't repurchase them as we try them on. So with that said, you already know, grab your cafecito or grab a glass of wine, whatever it is, and let's go ahead and get started with today's full face of makeup I don't use and won't repurchase. The first thing that I'm going to use is not a setting spray, but just a misting spray. So this is the r.e.m Beauty Mist Thing Calming Face Mist. So this is not meant to be a setting spray, but this is supposed to be just like a spray to kind of like calm the skin, to refresh it, and just a little pampering, if you will. The thing with this is that it does nothing for the skin, okay? I think this is just a product that you would have to use when you're just trying to be extra and like really hydrating your skin, but even then it doesn't hydrate my skin at all. So there's like no benefits to this besides just an extra step in your routine. So we're gonna jump right into the eyes, and for the eye primer I'm gonna use the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Eye Primer. So I tried this a long time ago and I've tried it over and over again and I just do not like it whatsoever. This is supposed to be almost like their face primer, right, where it's tacky and it's supposed to like grip on the eyeshadow a lot better, but this does nothing. It doesn't get tacky, it doesn't make a difference as far as my eyeshadow. So if you guys are looking for a good gripping primer, highly suggest the NYX Shadow and Liner Primer, which is my absolute hands down favorites primer, because that one does get tacky and it allows for your base or your eyeshadow to really stick on. For the eyeshadow, a lot of you might be like, what? And this is not because the product is bad. I just think, for me personally, like this product is just so expensive and I have so many other eyeshadows that perform just as well. So this is the Patrick Ta Major Dimension 2 palette. Again, this is a good product. I'm not saying it's bad. Like the mattes are amazing. They blend really well. They're super buttery. You get 2 cream eyeshadows right here and then the rest are these beautiful shimmery metallic. The only issue with me is that this product is, for the price, like I don't use it enough, you know? And I know that that's his brand, like those are the prices that he aims for because he is a more high-end like luxe brand, and that's fine, but I don't use this enough. Like I don't see myself buying another Patrick Ta palette in the future. So again, not a bad palette, just for me, I just don't use it. And I know that I have tons of other palettes that I don't use as well, but this is one of those palettes that I was like, oh, it hurt my wallet because it was such an expensive product and I've only used it maybe once. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply a little bit of white translucent powder underneath my brow bone. And I'm not gonna go too crazy with today's eyeshadow because I know I tend to get a little into it, but I'm just applying some translucent powder from a palette that I will talk about in just 1 second. I'm going to go in with this one right here. It's like a light pale pink, and I'm just going to lay that all over the lid. The mirror on this though is amazing. Again, the quality is not bad. I've just gotten to a point in my like makeup career that I'm like, are those palettes really worth that much money? Because for me, it's like I have such a big makeup collection that sometimes it hurts my wallet to spend that much on makeup. What is that one palette that you regret buying either because the formula wasn't good or because you just overpaid for the product and you don't use it. Let me know in the comments. Went ahead and cut the crease, and now I'm going to take the shade, this one right here. I don't know what it's called, but it's like this really pretty, like champagne golden color, and look at that. I mean, again, I am not arguing that the formula is bad, because honey, it isn't. It's just the price. Like, can we not? Let's go in with our primer. So for my primer, I have here Miss Rihanna. This is the Fenty Beauty Soft Silk Pro Filter. This is the mattifying primer. And the reason why I just don't like this is because it does not mattify my skin at all, okay? So they have the hydrating and then they have the mattifying one. And I've tried them both and it does absolutely nothing. It doesn't keep my skin matte. It doesn't control my oil. It doesn't smooth out the skin. It's just a primer, you know, it's like a silicone primer, and that is it. For my foundation, this is a product that I regret buying so much because it just doesn't look good on my skin. This is the Bye Bye Foundation Full Coverage Moisturizer with sunscreen, broad spectrum of SPF 50 by KAB Cosmetics. So this one is in the shade Neutral Medium. Not only is the shade totally weird, but it just doesn't look good on the skin. Really thick. It's almost like a paste. So it does get a little bit cakey, and maybe like an hour after I'm wearing this foundation, it gets super oily on me. So it is a mattifying foundation, but it definitely doesn't do that. It also feels really heavy on the skin. And I mean, it's my fault for getting the wrong tone. It looks fine right now, but it kind of like oxidizes almost, and it just looks off on the skin. I will say it does blend pretty nicely. It's just the way that it sits on the skin afterwards. It's not my favorite, but I love that it offers the SPF of 50 because I'm really bad at applying sunscreen. Really bad. For my concealer, this is one that I don't even know if I've shown on my channel because it's really that bad. This is the Revlon Colorstay Skin Awakening. It has caffeine and vitamin C, which is something that quickly caught my attention. This was released a few months ago, if not a year ago. But this is probably the worst concealer ever. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna say it. The shade that I have is Lights Medium. Now, first of all, I'm not a big fan of the doe foot applicators. Don't really care for them. Not a big deal if the product is good, but this is so sheer. It offers no coverage, especially if you have dark circles. Like, you definitely want to go in with a color corrector and then go in with something like this. It is very creamy, I do have to say that, but it settles into my fine lines like nobody's business. If you get 8 hours of sleep, you're fully hydrated, and you have no under eye bags, then this is probably a product that you would like because it is lightweight, and like I said, it's very sheer in coverage. Then you probably would enjoy this. But honey, I don't sleep, so for me, I need more. Like, you guys can still see the darkness under my eyes. I'm not even gonna bother to go in with a second layer because as I layer it, it will just crease super bad. For my cream bronzer, this one was hard because I have a lot of cream bronzers that I really love, but this one by NYX, I never found myself using it again. It's their new Wonder Stick. So they launched this sometime earlier this year, and it has a double side. So on one side you get the cream bronzer, and then on the other side you get the highlight. And this product for me is just way too dry. The formula, it's too hard. It tugs on the skin, and it's a product that you definitely don't want to let sit on your skin. Otherwise, it'll be a nightmare to try and blend it out. So I'm just going to apply a little bit here, and then I am going to immediately start blending it. And literally, I have to like punch my face in order for this to blend out. Like, my goodness. Okay, I might have applied a little too much. But seriously, this stuff is not creamy. And I wish it was, because the color is nice. I like it. But the formula is just not there. And I've also tried to blend this out with a brush, and I don't like how it blends out with a brush. So there's that. And apply a little on the forehead. It's not horrible, of course, it's not horrible. I'm sure there's somebody out there that loves this product, but for me, it's just the formula is not there. Do you guys see how like ashy I look with that foundation? It makes me look not only super light, I think it is a little too light for my skin tone. It's just the undertone que no me gusta. So there is a bronzer. For my blush, I have another product from Miss Rihanna. This is the Fenty Beauty Cream Blush in the shade Fuego Flush. Oh my gosh, I wish I loved this product. I wish I could love this product so much more because these are colors that I love. Like these orangey shades are just, they make me happy. But this has so much glitter in it. I can't handle it. So I'm just going to take some on a brush. And I'm going to apply it right here. And it actually doesn't disrupt the foundation. It does blend pretty nicely. It's just the issue is having so much sparkle in it. Like, can we relaunch this? Same color, love the concept. I just don't love the glitter, and it picks it up. That's the worst thing. Like, let's say, okay, there's glitter, you can't see it, it blends out, no problem, I'm fine. But you can see it on the skin, especially if you apply your blush here where you have more like large pores like me. Bad idea. So I hate that I hate this. I don't hate it. That's a strong word. I dislike this. A product that I don't use and I won't repurchase is because, or the reason why I don't use this and I won't repurchase that is because I have never seen this brand again. This is the brand KAB Cosmetics. It was once at Walmart. It's like a year or 2 years ago. Disappeared. Don't know what happened to it. The product itself is pretty okay. You have two or three setting powders, and then the rest are contouring and bronzing powders. I liked that this brand was pretty affordable, but then again, it just came and it went from Walmart. So if you guys know what happened to it, let me know. I believe it was a UK brand, so yeah, don't know what happened with that. So I'm going to use the shade Banana. Anytime I hear the word banana, I just think of the Minions. Banana! Tell me you're a mom of a toddler without telling me you're a mom of a toddler. Oh my gosh, I applied a little too much, so it's a little yellow. Well, for the under eyes, I went a little crazy, but that's okay. I am going to go ahead and use something else to set the skin, because I have another product for you guys. So if you remember, I actually raved about this. This is the Revlon Colorstay Blot Matte Setting Powder. This product is actually good, you guys. It is so good that it hurts for me to talk about it. The issue that I have with it is that it oxidizes on the skin so much. It makes my skin look pink. I think that's the issue with Revlon, is that a lot of their products have pink undertones. And it's like, it's 2022, like not everybody has the same skin tone. Like, I hope they reformulate this and they come out with different shades, because the concept of this, like the formula, is really, really good. And again, it makes your skin look so flawless. It sets it super, super nicely. It's just the oxidization, that is not a word. It starts to oxidize and it just doesn't look good at all. For my highlight, this is a product that I've tried to use it when I am in full glam and when I'm wearing little to no makeup, and I just no me gusta. So this is the Morphe Glow Show Radiant Pressed Highlighter. I was also going to feature the bronzer because I also highly dislike the bronzer, but I figured, you know what, it's too much hate in this video. Not really, it's not hate, it's just the truth of products that I don't use. But supposedly Morphe's going down, you guys, which makes me really sad, because I feel like I grew into like my makeup journey using a lot of Morphe products. So this one retails for like 10 bucks or something like that. $16 actually. The issue that I have with this, it's that it's pressed too hard that it hardly gives you any color payoff. I don't know if that's what they were going for, but we're gonna go ahead and use it with the brush. Now this brush from Morphe is actually really good, but I mean you get some color payoff, right? Like, I mean, can you see it? It's chalky. It's way too chalky. You have to layer it and layer it and layer it and layer it. And even when I'm using like a very natural face, like I just find myself reaching for other products because this just, it does not give me the glow that I want. I'm gonna go ahead and finish off the eyes off camera, apply some mascara, not mascara, some lashes, because I don't have any lashes that I don't like in my makeup collection. I usually tend to rebuy the ones that I like, so I will go ahead and finish that, and then we will be back and apply our lipstick and our setting spray. I went ahead and lined my lips. I have a freaking fuzz. So for my lipsticks, I really also couldn't find many because I do have a lot of lipsticks that I genuinely love. I may not use them all, but I love the formula or whatever it is. The only ones that I realized I haven't reached for in probably over a year are the matte lipsticks by Beauty Creations, these right here. These are really affordable, but the formula is just not there. It's a little like it's hard to blend, and then it's just a dry formula, I guess is what I'm trying to say. It really clings on to like any like dry patches you may have on your skin. Last but not least, we're gonna go ahead and set the skin. This may be a shocker to a lot of you, but the Milani Make It Last setting spray, I just really realized that this product doesn't hold my makeup. I've compared it a lot to the Urban Decay, which might be like a bad comparison, but this is one of the most like hyped up and loved drugstore setting sprays, and I've tried it over and over again, and it just doesn't hold my makeup for me. And I even bought the jumbo product, or the jumbo bottle, thinking I was going to love it, and I don't. And I know it looks like I've used a lot, but I really don't use it for that. I use it to wet either a brush for like the shimmer eyeshadows, or I use it for my beauty blenders when I'm too lazy to get up and go get them wet. So yeah, and I know a lot of people do like this one, but I don't like it. I do like the spray, and I like the bottle. It's cute, but it just doesn't last on me. So let's go ahead and set the skin. Set the skin. So there you have it, you guys. This is a full face using products that I don't use and I won't repurchase. Let me know your thoughts. I am very curious to see or read what you guys think of these products, and if anything is your holy grail, please don't take offense to this. This is just products that didn't work for me, my skin type, and if they work for you, then awesome possum. Pero si no, then let me know why you don't like them either, and let me know what other videos you guys want to see from me, because the holidays are coming up and it's usually those times where I never know what to film. So anyways, that is it for me, you guys. Again, thank you so much for being here. I love you all, and until next time, I shall see you all in my next video. Bye!